Hello guys, how are we doing? I've got a good old gameplay for you today on Gavutu Harpoon. He's a mixture of an SMG and an AR when it gets tough. And yeah, it's a solid game. The clip itself is taken from my Twitch, which you guys, similar to my last video, so there are a few rageful comms in the background, so I do apologise for that. But previous to this game, I was dealing with so many milkers. I was trying a hard carry, I was getting a decent amount of kills, well, most kills, most hill time, and still not being able to do enough to win, unfortunately. But hey, it's one of them. I suppose if I was a better gamer, obviously, no, I'm not perfect.
So many people fucking want kills on this game.
Maybe would have won a couple, but eventually, this is a close game. I'm not going to tell you whether we win this one or not, but it's a very good gameplay. I get over a 2 KD. I get about 2.5 minutes in hill time, and it's very, very close. I'm not going to say whether we win or lose, but it's good fun. I'm hoping you guys can see my frustration. If you guys are playing rank play and you're watching this, you might, oh, that guy got absolutely lazy. That's just when you're on good ping. It's one of them things. Yeah, you guys might be able to see some points in which I'm like, I need some help. Like, there's so many occasions here where I'm trying to do it all, and I'm just thinking, you know what, a teammate would be lovely right now. It's, as I say, it is a solo queue. It was the same stream as my last video, so that whole stream I was pretty much solo queuing, and it's tough. It's tough. Like right there, we had a guy P1, and I'm getting killed from P1. That's just something that shouldn't happen. But this is part of the problem when you're solo queuing, and as one of my tips in my last video was make sure, because I did a solos queue tips. If you guys haven't watched that, make sure you check it out. I think I'll go 51 and 21 in that one. It's a pretty solid gameplay on Tuscan. See right there was a bot move. Well, I should have just beamed him with a pistol. That's me. That's me. Sorry, I've lost my train of thought. I'm just getting the guy's invisible. But I'm getting these kills, I'm getting this info, and I just don't seem to be getting trades. But yeah, one of my tips I had in my solo queue video was watch the minimap, know where your teammates are, because that way you know where they're watching. But me dying from P1 when we had a teammate in P1 was the perfect example of you can't always rely on your teammates to get the kills. It's one of them unfortunate ones. If you're in a 4-stat, you can communicate saying someone watch my back, or the guy in P1 will be like, okay, I'm watching your steps, I've got you. But as I can't communicate with these guys, I just assumed he had me. Hey, it's one of them things. So yeah, moving on to another topic in the video today. We've got Major 4 champs of the CDL. If you've made it this far, let me know if you are a watcher of the CDL. I know some of you guys might just play the game. I know some of you guys might not be interested in watching Call of Duty or have the time to. Because it's a time-consuming thing to be watching it. So there's a lot of games, especially in the final. It's a best of 9 each major, which is absolutely nuts. And again, I'm dying, and my teammates are nowhere to be seen. Anyway, so yeah, what are your predictions? Who's coming out on top? Obviously, there's a couple of it's anyone's game really, because essentially the top 8 of the 12 teams in the CDL at the moment only get to play in champs, which is where the big money is. It's just what everyone's playing for. And there's a couple of Paris I don't think can actually get it. I think Paris are one of the teams where they physically can't get there, no matter if they win this major. I don't think they get enough points to get in top 8. I might be wrong. I probably am wrong, to be fair. Everyone else has to suck, possibly. I can't recall. I haven't worked out the maths, to be honest with you. The only 2 teams who are guaranteed a place at champs, as you can guess, are probably FaZe and Optic. They're high enough up in the table to not need. They could lose now and they still wouldn't be bottom 8. Essentially, bottom 4, sorry. My opinion, I think NYSL has had an absolute nuts stage so far. This stage, I think they're 4-1, losing to. I can't recall who they lost to off the top of my head, but similarly to Ravens, they were 4-1. I think if you're going 4-1 in the last major, I know they've had a couple of squad changes and whatnot. Which has obviously helped them. And I think as a result, the team they're currently playing in does stand a chance of winning champs. I mean, today? Bloody hell, Vanguard's not out today. This year is one of them years where, if I'm honest, anyone can win it. It's sort of anyone's game. Just because, I don't know whether it's the low skill gap in the game, or whether, people just die too quickly, or I don't know. I'm not sure why. Oh, it could be just the pure talent in the league, but I know for a fact Vanguard has a slightly shyer skill gap than a lot of other CODs, which is probably why it's a little bit closer in the CDL as well. But it does make for a more interesting watch. I know if you guys were a fan of Cold War CDL was a whitewash. You had like Dallas, FaZe, and Ultra as the top 3 teams, like obviously the top 3 teams. And it did, you know, he sort of guaranteed who was going to win. Whereas you watch Vanguard and you're like, okay, actually you have no idea who's going to win or who's going to lose a certain match. And it does add to the excitement slightly, I'd say. It'd be interesting to hear you guys' feedback, actually. If you are watching the CDL, obviously I can't guarantee that everyone is. If you are watching the CDL, what's your... I choked this next hill, by the way. Yeah, I knew he was shooting at me. I popped down. Don't know why I did that. I was one-off streaks, and I just, you know... I had streaks in my eyes. That's all I was saying there.
Real life.
Yeah, what do you prefer the anyone can win situation we've got at Vanguard at the moment? Do you prefer Cold War where you sort of
Shots.
can guarantee that the best teams are going to win, come out on top every time?
Spawning deep because no one's got that much.
Personally, I prefer a higher skill gap. If you've got a good team, they should be winning. That's essentially all it is. Hey, I don't know. Might be an unpopular opinion, but as I say, it'll be interesting for you guys to see to share your thoughts, to see what I think and how it compares. Just like that as well, I get the teammate behind me lets them go through. But to be fair, as I say in the live comms here, it's actually not too bad. And the reason for that in the gameplay is because we get spawns for new, and we're still spawning new, which is fantastic. But I'm aware that my back is open to guys in P1 again. No one's actually watching their stairs, so both of my teammates are out at P1.
Fucking one shot, lad.
Which is how the man should start like that. That's what I mean. Just watch somewhere different, lads. If someone's already watching that direction, just go somewhere different. So right here, I thought there was only one on the hill, so I made a rookie error and overchowed, but I probably would have died anyway. To be fair, I was just trying to stop the time. I knew we were going to spawn into New Hill anyway, so, you know, I was just like, yeah, I'm not messing around. Next I want to ask you guys, if you guys are still watching, I know some of you get bored of my voice, bored of the gameplay. When I'm playing Gabutu and I've had enough, I sort of am playing for the OBJ. I'm not playing the most aggressive gameplay, it's probably not the most exciting. But yeah, what are your thoughts on Ranked Vanguard? I've seen more and more people play other games, which in the lifespan of a Call of Duty is very early. Like I don't know, when does it come out? Next COD come out in October. We are a good 4 months away from the next COD, and people are already starting to play the games. Yeah, I can understand why Vanguard isn't the best game in the world. It's definitely not the best COD in the world. I'd say it's possibly the worst COD ever competitively, and possibly PUBG is just awful. That's going to be it is what it is. But yeah, my main question here is just: are you guys still playing the game? And if you're not playing the game, what games are you playing, if at all? Be interesting to see. I know Fall Guys has come out recently, and there's had a lot of hype around Fall Guys. And I've played it a little bit. To be fair, it's been quite fun playing with some IRL pals and chilling with them. But yeah, I'm tempted to play a bit of Modern Warfare, considering Modern Warfare 2 is coming out, going back to the Modern Warfare 19 and seeing how I get on with that. Obviously, it doesn't have a league play or rank play or anything like that, but it might still be fun. Bit of S&D or something like that, maybe.
Fucking
yeah.
hell, man.
So, we've got 30 seconds left on this hill. They can win here, I think. Is it 30 seconds? Yeah, 30 seconds left on the hill. They can win here. We need another 60 points. It's gonna be rough. So I'm literally trying my best to keep them off the hill, get as many points as we can here, and there's 20 seconds. Now I'm the only one on the hill. I could rotate, but this would feed them an easy 15 seconds, making them only need another 10 seconds left to the hill. Unfortunately, my teammate decided to join me with 10 seconds left. He thought, you know what, he needs help on the hill. He needs help for 10 seconds. Let's join me. Let's join the guy else already on the hill.
Big fucking kill.
There I am, here in P1, and we have P1 withdrawal. Now this was essential. If we got to P1 second, chances are we lose the game. But the fact we've got a couple guys up here, I think we're all playing ARs as well, so we've just got long beams, long lines of sights, and we can really fly from up here. We should be good.
Hold.
So I can't actually see how long's left on the hard point here, but we only need 20 seconds. We only need to hold it for another 20 seconds. So I'm literally pouring all my eggs into the basket here. And unfortunately, like, this is part of the frustration when you're playing. This is part of the frustration when you're playing solo queuing, because I'm watching the whole front beach, like, and they just stroll up their stairs and kill me. Like, where's the other two guys watching that? I don't know. It's just one of them. But unfortunately, we don't make it. I think we managed to get the scrap time here. My teammate decides to stay on here as well. So,
Oh my god, if you're not
you know what?
rotating, I'm
I
gonna
just rotate. And they haven't managed to enter the hill. I think they gave it, to be honest, and they gifted us the last second. So there we are. I go 43-19 with 2.5 minutes in hill.
What do I have to do?
Shout out to Colsey with 16 seconds. You love to see it. But that's the game. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm sorry for a bit of a rant in today's video. But yeah, coming up on the channel, we've got a movement guide. I know tips and tricks is what I was popular for last year. So you know what? Let's put a movement guide out there. I know I'm not the god movement king as I was on Cold War, but I think it might help some of you guys out. For those of you who are struggling to, you know, guarantee side canceling and bunny hopping, things like that. But yeah, that's going to be me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Ciao for now.
I'm going to juice myself up for fucking 2 years. This man got 16 seconds on the hill. Blows me away.